convictions. I'm going to suggest to you that there's some things that Paul is accused of doing that I definitely want to address here. Hopefully, we will get to halakha and agadah. Remember, those are the two words that we're going to talk about. The reason why I think they're so incredibly important is because this is the background of everything that Paul's going to be saying to his own brothers in the flesh. If this background is not laid down first, then Paul is misunderstood in thinking that he's doing away with the Torah when he's trying to reestablish the relationship in his brothers in the flesh. Because anybody knows that if you have rules with no relationship, you're going to get rebellion. This is called life. Some of you know me well enough to know that I am not one of those people that believes that the Bible must be understood by doctrine and theology and concordances and so forth. That the biggest problem in the body of Messiah is pin-headed theologians and pointy-headed intellectuals. They are the problem. And they have been the problem for 2,000 years. Now let me explain what a pin-headed theologian is. A pin-headed theologian is not someone who has a degree in theology and studies the Bible. That's not a pinheaded, or teaches the Bible. It's not a pinheaded theologian. A pinheaded theologian is one who was taught that unless you have a degree in theology, you have no business teaching the Scriptures. Where's your credentials, buddy? What university did you come from? By the way, if you name one and it isn't theirs, that's no good either. Okay? And so, this is what pinhead theologians are. And I've said this many times, and I bet you I've said this to over 100,000 people in the last 10 years, and I have not received one single answer yet. So I'm going to ask you the same rhetorical question. In the last 2,000 years, of all the things in the body of Messiah that divide us, of all the debates, of all the things that cause splits and so forth, of all the discussions and differences that we have in biblical doctrine, how many of these debates have these guys solved?
0.
It's the only answer you'll ever get, because that's obviously what has happened for 2,000. Nothing's been solved. Whatever division there is over a passage, there's 50 guys with PhDs over here who believe one thing and 50 over here who believe another. Which one of the 50 PhDs are the correct 50 PhDs? Haven't solved any problems because they're all trained by a system, and they're going to follow the system. They're going to follow the party line. It's like Republicans and Democrats and so forth. They're all following the party line. As a matter of fact, even when we do our dissertations, I'm in the middle right now of my dissertation for my doctorate as well. So I know the stress and the utter frustration over having to go through this process. Knowing that at the beginning you're told that what you're doing